As revealed in these rather spectacular artist impressions, this is how the giant 23-storey liver bird could settle on the River Mersey if the architect's ambitious plans come to fruition. The man behind the artwork is Gary Morris, who, working in conjunction with architect David Backhouse and architectural technician Peter Fu, has worked tirelessly on the impressions, taking photographs up and down the Mersey and high-rise buildings in order to get the correct perspectives.
It all began about 2 years ago. I went to see David at his house, and he had his drawing board out and covered it very quickly. I said, "What are you working on?" And he said, "Have a look at this." He said, "You might think it's a little bit crazy." So he showed me it, and first impressions were that it was a bit crazy. It was very crazy, but then when I thought about it and he talked it through, what it was, that it was going to be the first all-green building in the world, an iconic structure for Liverpool. He just sold it to me, and I just thought, what a great idea this is. And he said, "Do you want to come on board and, have a bit of an input on the design and do the artist impressions for me?" And I said, "Yeah, absolutely."
So what will this ambitious 23-storey liver bird design consist of?
We're creating an island which is about 100 metres in diameter with a bridge from the land. And the island is 5 stories, got the tidal turbines, a car park, the level of entry which I would like to be a genealogy museum, and then 2 other floors which haven't been allocated, and then the bird sits above that. In the centre there's an egg-shaped atrium because they're actually on an egg-shaped structure, and then in the centre of the bird itself is a huge atrium with the rooms around it, whether they're office rooms, flats or hotel rooms. Then at the top, in the head, looking out through the eyes, is an amazing multi-level restaurant.
With the project estimated at a cost of up to £250 million, the team believe that this figure will still attract investors from around the world because of its unique features and the incorporation of solar panels and wind turbines to enable this would-be landmark completely self-sufficient.
Everything evolves around money, unfortunately, and that's the unfortunate part about it. It's definitely all about money and whether anyone wants to invest in it. Everyone will come to Liverpool, and maybe just to see this. That's how important I see. As well as they want to see all the other tourist attractions in Liverpool. Don't forget, outside London, this is probably one of the highest cities now for tourism. This is only going to add more to it.
But is it going to be difficult finding those investors, Peter?
I don't think so. Especially if they read into it properly about that green side and the running costs, because don't forget, it's forever ever going to be like that. It's not. They probably won't get all the money back in 6 months, but they get it back in the next year, in a year, 12 months, and more then, and they make bigger profits.
Now, it's been over 30 years since Cavern Walks opened, sparking the redevelopment of the Matthew Street quarter, and the man behind that design is this project's architect, David Backhouse. He designed the award-winning tourist attraction the day after John Lennon was shot, and the people of Liverpool at the time were wary about the idea. And look how that turned out. So years on, will this be just another ingenious design which could be referred to as an iconic Liverpool landmark? Only time will tell, but history is on their side. Nathan Griffiths, BayTV Liverpool.